There is something that I get criticized for all the time. It's not what you think, so don't don't gasp. It is that I am anti-American because I criticize the United States, and I believe, as an immigrant, I probably love this country more than anyone that is naturally born. And because I am ashamed of it continuing to live in its hypocrisy, that I work so hard to make sure that others who've had that, like, why just be American, why don't you be more like an American, can continue to say that. Why can't you be more like an American? Because it used to be a very positive thing. We export American exceptionalism, the great America, the land of liberty and justice. That is, you know, if you ask anybody in walking on the side of the street somewhere in the middle of the world, they will tell you America the Great. But we don't live those values here. And so that hypocrisy is one that I'm bothered by. I want America the Great to be America the Great. And one of the things that makes America great is that we have always fought to earn the progress that we have. And one of the progresses that we've gained, and the people who are celebrated for that progress, are our civil rights leaders. And one of the reasons we celebrate some and don't celebrate others is that some of them believed in non-violent movements. And so in the situation of Palestine, what we are doing right now is having hypocrisy in not celebrating nonviolent movements there and condemning it. This is what we're dealing with in the halls of Congress. This is what we're dealing with in the rhetoric that is in the media in regards to people who are nonviolently wanting to resist and fight for the liberation of Palestinian people. And so that hypocrisy needs to end, and it's one that I think we're all invested in, and it's one you've got to make sure every single candidate that's running for office is committed in ending, right? We cannot, as much as we don't want anybody to continue to live in a hypocrisy here in the United States, to say one day that they believe healthcare is a human right, and then to say we can't get Medicare for all, that's hypocrisy. So you will never allow that. You will never allow for a candidate to make that statement. And it's the same thing when you say you celebrate the civil rights movement and you celebrate the liberation of people, you cannot condemn those who are furthering a civil rights movement of equality and justice in the Middle East. That's just simple.